Hey, Whit, what's on?
Someone or something in this room is responsible for the ghastly demise of Major Marshmallow. Was it Inspector Dimwitty of Scotland Yard? Wealthy matron Madame Sourweather? The evil genius Dr. Dreck? Good time girl Lola Coca-Cola? Can Super Detective Sam Spud crack the case of the Maltese Marshmallow?
Oh, I love a good mystery.
We interrupt this program for a catastrophe.
Or a good catastrophe.
The air pressure in the factory is exceeding 14 pounds per square inch and rising rapidly. Brain units may experience RSS. Air pressure alert. Air pressure alert. Main brain experiencing massive compression.
Whitney, I think we're in trouble.
You bet we're in trouble. We're gonna miss the end of the movie.
We were surfing one day when we popped in a disc. The wall opened up and all the kids were whisked to a fabulous, freaky, fantastic factory kind of place with a guy named Al and a great big face. Algo's Factory, science fun from A to Z. Algo's Factory, it's the only place to be. Al and the brain units rock, 'cause they've got Algo with them. But it takes a brain when you're on the clock, so they always bring one with them. Algo's Factory, so come along with me to Algo's Factory.
We're under some pressure now. Play along and solve the mystery when Algo's Factory comes back.
We're back, and the brain units are in grave danger.
So what else is new?
Algo's Factory thanks the Science Museum of Minnesota for its help in creating the science demonstrations for our show. Visit your local science museum and visit the Algo's Factory website at www.algosfactory.com for more explanation of the science you see here.
Hey, what's going on?
Mine's saying something about an air pressure alert.
Did he happen to mention RSS?
RSS?
Yeah, rapid squish sequence.
Ooh, we don't want any of that.
Worse than that, he interrupted my program.
Did somebody say program?
Hey, not you, Algo. We're trying to figure out how to stop this air pressure alert.
No, we're trying to figure out who killed Major Marshmallow.
Ah, the Maltese Marshmallow, one of my favorites. I think you have a solution to both mysteries right in front of you.
Algo, all we have in front of us is air.
Exactly.
Air is a whole lot of nothing.
Oh, I can't work under these conditions. I mean, watch the movie, solve the mystery, and you'll have Algo's Factory's next fully realized concept. That ought to get the main brain back to 14 pounds per square inch.
Please, Algo, just turn back to the movie.
I've called you all together today because someone you all know has been murdered. You can see for yourself what happened to poor Major Marshmallow. All that is left are his remains in this empty glass vase.
That's where you're wrong, Dimwitty. That vase is full, and I can prove it.
Any fool can see there's nothing in that vase.
You got it backwards, Sunshine. And I'm not just any fool. I'm Sam Spud, Private Eye. And that vase is full of air. And right now, you're all surrounded by air. A big, thick, inescapable blanket of it. Oh, sure, you may not feel it pressing down on you all of the time, but it's there just the same.
Oh, I don't feel anything.
Sometimes we can feel it better when there are differences in air pressure. You! What happens to your ears when you go up to that chalet of yours in the mountains?
They pop. It's disgusting.
And you, Dr. Dreck, what happens when you jet around the world wreaking stratospheric mayhem?
Pop.
And just why is that, do you suppose?
It must be the difference of the amount of air above you.
Oh, please. We learned this years ago in Evil Genius School. Your ear has air inside it. Normally the same pressure pressing out on it as pressing in from the outside.
Your ear has a safety valve which allows air to escape. So the air pressure is equalized.
Well, dear Mr. Spud, maybe that's what happened to Major Marshmallow. No escape valve.
Exactly. And that empty vase of air belongs to the same culprit who killed Major Marshmallow. And that culprit is in this room.
Dun 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 dun.
I think it was Madam Sourweather in the pantry with a sledgehammer.
Whitney, you're just guessing. And what does that have to do with air pressure?
How's that dimwitty guy?
Nothing. I just don't like the looks of her. Wait, maybe it was Al in the factory with a bowling ball on a stick.
Al, we're about to be squished, and you're going bowling?
Oh, I wish. No. This is a visual aid. This is to show you how much air pressure there is on every square inch of your body.
How much would that be?
Well, at sea level, there is over 14 pounds pressing on every square inch of your body.
I don't get it.
Come here. Get this, and you'll get it.
What's this? A shopping list?
Yeah, I need you and Robert to find that.
Hard-boiled egg, glass bottle, wooden splints. I still don't get it.
Well, I'll explain later. Get going. Now, Brian, I need you and Whitney.
What are you doing?
I don't feel anything.
That's because you're not touching anything.
No, I don't feel the air pressure. Isn't pressure supposed to press?
Hey, maybe she's not as far gone as we thought.
Well, what is this air pressure thing anyway?
Okay, you're riding your bikes. You feel the air pressing against your face and against your bodies.
Ah, fresh air.
Right, okay, now you're looking out your window. You see the trees gently sway.
What? Hey, I thought that was wind.
That wind is air pressure you can see.
And feel.
Yeah.
We live in an ocean of air. Several layers of air surround our planet. The weight of this air produces air pressure. The air pressure we experience depends on the amount of air above us. Since air is made of gas molecules, its density decreases at higher altitudes. That's because the farther away the gas molecules are, the less gravity pulls on them. These layers make up what we call atmosphere, and they're like blankets on a bed. You're not usually aware of the effects of air pressure.
Hey, look, the movie's back on.
And just how do you intend to prove your ridiculous theory, Spud?
Well, if my lovely assistant will kindly volunteer, I'll be glad to show you.
You can call me Lola if I can call you Sam, Mr. Spud.
Well, I'd rather you just called me Sam. I have in my hand what we in the business refer to as your typical glass of water. 7/8 to 15/16 full.
Well, I prefer to think of it as 1/8 empty.
Sure, Doc, sure. I also have here what is referred to as your typical cardboard circle. And now, without so much as a flinch of an eye, I shall dramatically turn the glass upside down.
This is where I get soaked. I know this part.
The piece de la resistance. I shall slowly remove my hand from the piece of cardboard. And voila, the cardboard stays in place.
Hey, I'm not wet. How'd you do that?
I didn't do anything, Lola.
Well, if it wasn't you, it must have been air pressure.
Keen observation, Miss Coca-Cola, if that really is your name. So, the water in this glass was pressing down on the cardboard.
While the air pressure was lifting up, yeah?
Pretty sharp, but didn't I say that we're all surrounded by air all the time? Well, so is this glass. Now, here's the payoff. When gravity is pulling the water down in this glass, you get a little vacuum inside the glass.
So the outside air pressure is pushing up against the cardboard.
Preventing the water from spilling.
Exactly. The forces inside and outside the glass equal.
That That's a pretty neat trick.
Look, folks, I'm here in 1654 in Magdeburg, Germany, with Otto van Gierke, a German physicist who's a German. Otto, do you mind telling us a little bit about your invention?
Well, you see, I've invented this air pump here. Now, we're going to use it to hold these two hoses together. What you do is you put these two hemispheres together, and then you use the air pump to evacuate the interior. That means you pump all the air out of it. And then you hook one hose here and the other hose there. And then you add the hoses very nicely to go in the opposite directions. And wow, that's when I decided there was a lot of air pushing down on us from our great big atmosphere.
Thousands and thousands of miles of air pressure pressing down on us. In 1654, in Magdeburg, Germany, with Otto van Gierke, I'm Roberto. See, I had an air pressure problem just like that a couple of weeks ago during band practice.
You guys actually practiced?
Yeah, it was my big solo right in the middle of Stars and Stripes Forever.
Dun, 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 dun.
And that was it. They just got stuck together. And that's why I think it was Inspector Dimwitty in the music room with the cymbals.
No, I don't buy it. You guys, that marshmallow did not look like it was squished with cymbals. I really think we're missing the point here. See, Lola was addicted to marshmallows. She had to get Major Marshmallow because she'd already gained 8 pounds. I think she found some way of crushing the poor guy. The logical weapon? The old crush the can trick. The heat expands the air and water vapor in the can. When the can is turned over, the trapped air cools, lowering the pressure inside. So the higher air pressure outside crushes the can. I think it was Lola Coca-Cola in the pantry with the can crusher.
Okay, I buy that. After all, marshmallow is mostly air. But you're all looking past one very crucial point, and that is, there was no evidence of heat at the crime scene.
So, you giving up, Scotland Yard? Now, what do you find so funny, Doc?
How obtuse you all are! You think that heat is the only way to push air from a can in order to reduce the air pressure inside? Ha! You'll never solve this one. Never. Never. It's gotta be Dr. Drek. He's just too evil.
No.
So I am picking Dr. Drek in the observation deck with the air cannon.
What air cannon?
Well, it sounds good. I mean, with all this air pressure stuff, there's gotta be a way to make a cannon out of it. Hey, Algo, do a search on air and pressure and cannon and materials for making.
How's this?
So, the good doc here takes an ordinary 5-gallon plastic bucket, cuts a hole in one end, stretches some plastic over the other end. Makes a pretty handy little cannon, doesn't it, Doc?
All brain units will return for Algo's factory second shift.
The Algo's Factory Action News Team.
Our top story tonight. The high-pressure system in the factory keeps building. Here's Wally Waughlin with an update.
Thanks, Jan. We know that the pressure limits have been exceeding 14 pounds per square inch. But the real question is, what makes air pressure change? There are a couple of things that we can safely say. Air molecules bump into and bounce off of each other and everything else. And this bouncing action is what we experience as air pressure.
And still, the question on everyone's mind, can we predict whether the factory can be saved from total overpressurization? For Factory Action News, I'm Jan Blather.
And I'm Wally Waughlin.
Now beginning total depressurization of factory facility Alpha. Air pressure will reach 0 in T-minus 10 minutes.
No, that sounds serious. What would happen without air pressure?
Yeah. I'm way ahead of you. Oh, here, Aaron, will you finish peeling this for me? All right, here, watch this. I am gonna...
Adult supervision required.
These wooden splints. How's the peeling coming?
Good, I'm done.
Gosh, you're way ahead of me. All right. All right, get these going good. There we are. Now I'm gonna draw them inside the bottle Get ready with the egg.
Okay.
Those in here, and I put the egg on top of the mouth of the bottle, and watch what happens.
Neat.
Wow, that's like
Amazing!
oh yeah, Rose. Egg-sucking bottles.
Well, not exactly.
Oh, I think I get it now.
All right.
You see, the egg isn't really sucked into the bottle exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, you see, the big sea of air pushes down into the bottle. Because of the heat from the flame inside makes the air expand.
But when the flames go out, the atoms that were moving start to slow down, and the air,
Contracts. Shrinks.
yeah, contracts.
So the air outside the bottle wants to get inside the bottle.
And it has to go through the egg.
Bottled eggs. Yeah, I could make a fortune. Welcome to Brian Weasley Enterprises. We think you're going to love our new line of bottled eggs, soon to be egg-sploding on the market. Our extraordinary design department has come up with a few designs. Our executive design. Well, then, how about our exerciser model? Really get those people going. Well, then how about the exterminator model? Really? It's good. Oh, and my favorite, the explorer model. See, it's an explorer. I call him Magellan.
Look, it's Marva Sherbert!
Drat, my chief competitor in bottled things.
Bottled eggs. What a marvelous idea. In fact, I already thought of it, Brian. And you can see my entire line of Marva Sherbert's bottled eggs for living people tomorrow on my show.
Marva Sherbert, I watch your show every day.
Why, of course you do, dear.
What are you riding?
A hovercraft.
How's it work?
Why, air pressure, of course. It flies on a cushion of air. It has an engine that drives a fan, which creates the thrust to drive the hovercraft. The high-pressure area, which is created underneath, is contained by a flexible, segmented skirt, adorned by a smart French country stencil, you'll notice, which maintains the air cushion pressure. Well, I must be off. I have eggs to bottle.
Hey, Earth to Brian.
That was a nightmare.
Oh, this is where we left off. Okay, I think it was Dr. Drek, in the garage with a big, a leaf blower.
Nobody leaves this room until we've had a little show and tell. I just happen to have with me a bag of marshmallows and a few toothpicks.
And what do you propose to do with those? We gonna roast them, or just eat them plain?
Huge, sweetheart. But I got something a little sweeter in mind. We're gonna reenact the crime. Now, what's the amount of pressure on our little major, minor marshmallow now?
He looks pretty stress-free to me.
Talking air pressure here. Inspector?
He's at equilibrium. In other words, the same pressure on the inside as on the outside.
And what do you think will happen if we remove the air from around the marshmallow? As the air is pumped out, Marshy Minor here expands as the air bubbles within expand. Now, here's the big mystery. Instead of removing the air from the inside of something, our culprit removed the air from around something. Namely, from around the air bubbles inside the major marshmallow. The air pressure, the air rushes back in, crushing the major to a lump of sugar.
What a mess.
I've got to hand it to you, Spud. The only one in this room to have the scientific folderol to execute such a caper-off would be none other than Dr. Drek, evil genius and squisher of Major Marshmallow.
Not so fast, Sherlock. Oh, sure, Doc is evil, but he's got nothing on the real culprit. The only one in this room who could fill that vase, which on closer inspection turns out to be a priceless vase. Of the type to be found in Madame Sourweather's priceless vase cabinet.
I knew it was her! I had to do it! Sticky, gooey mess that he was! I had to get rid of him. And I'm glad I did it!
Madam, you will spend the rest of your days in the Tower of London.
That's exactly what she deserves, too.
Now you're jumping the gun again, Sherlock. Now we all know who the real culprit is. The only one who could fill that vase is...
Don't miss the exciting conclusion of the Maltese Marshmallow when Algo's Factory returns. And now, the exciting conclusion of the Maltese Marshmallow on Algo's Factory.
Now you're jumping the gun again, Sherlock. Now we all know who the real culprit is. The only one who could fill that vase is...
Air pressure!
Hey, look!
It's what fully realized, like...
I mean, it's our fully realized concept.
We all live at the bottom of an ocean of air. That's what did it.
Air pressure equalized and stabilized all factory systems back to normal.
All right.
Normal here. That'll be the day.
And now, the Algo's Factory famous scientist mix chorus.
We all live at the bottom of the sea, and the sea is full of air. So how do we know it's there? We crush a can without using our hand and hover above the ground. We go with the flow because we know air pressure's all around. Air pressure's all around. It's there all the time, everywhere, all the time. While horses can't pull it apart. It's just like an ocean with currents in motion. And now that you know it, you're smart. And now that you know it, you're smart.